This is 7 National News, and in our top story, Abu Dhabi Airports Company today announced Abu Dhabi International Airport's traffic figures for the month of November, the fifth consecutive month that the airport has welcomed over 1 million passengers. Abu Dhabi International Airport saw a 16% surge in passenger traffic in November compared to the same month last year. Cargo traffic was also on the rise, with over 42,000 tonnes of freight handled throughout the month, recording a 7% increase over the same period in 2010. Commenting on the airport's performance, Harib Al-Hameli, the Vice President of Operations at Abu Dhabi International Airport, stated that November was a busy month due to the many events in the capital, including the F1 season. Doha, London, Heathrow, Bangkok, Manila and Manama were the top 5 routes for November, collectively claiming 20% of the total passenger traffic for the month. Telecom operator Du has announced that 2 international submarine cables have suffered cuts and is warning customers of a potential degradation of internet services. The first is located in Suez in Egypt on the SMW3 cable, and the second is located between Chennai and Singapore on the I2I cable. The company has assured customers, though, of a solution through immediate action by rerouting their traffic over alternative cable systems to reduce the impact of cable cuts, according to an official statement. It added that according to cable operators, the repair process had already started and performance is expected to go back to normal levels within the coming days. Du has apologised to customers for any inconvenience caused and has promised to provide further updates. A recent survey has revealed the rise of social media platforms, especially among Arab women across the region. The Dubai School of Government led the survey between April and October 2011. And according to Fadi Salam, the co-author and director of the Governance and Innovation Programme, the survey attracted 469 respondents and was aimed at both women and men. One focus was to tackle the issue of a virtual gender gap while highlighting the trend of women's increasing presence in social media. A question aimed at these individuals were how Arab women perceive social media as a useful tool and if this alternative media can potentially increase their civic participation.
On average, globally, there's almost half of the users of social media are women, especially Facebook, if you take Facebook as an example, as the largest social media network. However, women in the Arab world lag behind in terms of usage of social media. We have only 30%, around 32% or 33% of women in the Arab world or of social media users in the Arab world who are women. A smaller percentage compared to the world average as well as compared to men in the Middle East. So there is this view that social media can help Arab women better their position in society as a tool that can be a change agent.
Additionally, Salam stated that men and women from across the region view social media as a platform of women empowerment and gives them the opportunity to create awareness, initiate campaigns and allow them to voice their opinions and participate in various discussion forums. Electronics vendors in the UAE are forecasting smartphones to outsell personal computers next year in terms of both shipments and spending, according to a local paper. The industry is also expecting mobile apps, with 85 billion in downloads, to also generate more revenues than the mainframe market. The year 2011 has been a good competitive one for smartphones through creating models that feature ever higher screen resolutions and graphics processing units. Experts say that the technology sector will be driven by changes such as infrastructure, broadband speeds and growing consumer demand.
We expect a couple of things in 2012, of course. One is the smartphone, tablet, the DSLR cameras, the flat screen TVs all to continue selling well in the coming year. The smartphones, of course, we've seen exponential growth as well as tablets at the moment. And recent evidence of that has been even with the launch of the iPhone 4S just before Christmas. We were literally sold out. As many stocks as they came in, they went. I think the Middle East has always been fairly advanced, especially the UAE as an economy. We've always seen it because you've got fairly fast data networks, wireless data networks or mobile data networks in this region. So we've had high-speed networks that can actually work with these gadgets.
The public and private sectors have been given a one-day holiday to celebrate New Year on the 1st of January. According to a statement issued by Humaid Mohammed Obaid Al-Khatami, the Minister of Education and Chairman of the Federal Government Human Resources Authority, as well as Sakir Gobash, the Minister of Labour, work will resume on the 2nd of January. The UAE Marriage Fund has approved the names of 952 grant applicants for the marriage grant for 2011. The list is the last one for the current year and totals over 38 million dirhams. Officials at the fund have announced that the finances have been transferred to bank accounts and applicants can go to the fund site to see whether they have received the funds for the 27 and final batch of the year. The State Minister and Chairman of the Marriage Fund, Dr. Maitha Al-Shamsi, stated that the fund aims to achieve excellence in the quality of services through the introduction of its e-systems. And up next, we have the day's business news, so stay with us.